Okay, so you've been watching our videos throughout the year and have been wondering what it's like to buy property up in North Idaho. 2020 was a crazy year in general, but especially with real estate up here in our area. So we thought we'd do a little roundtable and give you some information about year-end 2020, what the market did in North Idaho. What's happening, guys? I'm Conor Hammonds with the Living CDA Realty Group. We got Cody. We have a newbie on the team, and she just happens to be my sister, Anna Hammonds. And then we also have a special guest with us, John DeLuca. He's with Idaho Central Credit Union, just to give us some perspective from the lending side of things here later in the video. Lexi and Ben are out showing property with clients right now, so we don't have the full team. But we just wanted to kind of do a little roundtable. We do a weekly team meeting, and we're recapping the 2020 market stats. So yeah, we've had a crazy year, obviously, and it's been super busy, but we've been helping people move to North Idaho all year long, and we absolutely love it. It's our passion to help make sure people love where they live. But you got to get a hold of us. First of all, if you like to watch our videos and want to be notified every time we do a new video, make sure you tap the subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. But also, you got to call us or email us, text us, any way you can get a hold of us because we love helping you. We do it all year round, and it's what we do. So make sure to get a hold of us, and let's jump right into the stats. Like I was saying, crazy year. Cody, let's talk a little bit about market-wise, what's going on?
So obviously, again, like Conor said, crazy year for everyone throughout the world. Crazy in North Idaho for a lot of different reasons, maybe a little different than what you might experience where you're at, in the sense that North Idaho economy has really flourished recently. The housing market is definitely at the top of that. We have seen sales go through the roof. Prices, our median price points are going up. We also, inventory-wise, we're not seeing the inventory that we've seen in the past. So one of the things to note when you're looking, a kind of a crazy stat here, in 2019 we had 1,000 roughly listings at the end of the year. Right now we're at 238 in the general area, and that includes all listings, land, homes, all the way up to Sandpoint, Bonner County, Silver Valley, Kootenai County. But so I mean, it just goes to show that we're having a lot of people looking in this area.
Yeah, and I would add to that, a lot of you that are watching the videos, I know you're also watching online, looking up houses on Zillow, trulyarealtor.com. Don't worry, you're not crazy. That's when you're wondering why is there not that many listings out there. There really just isn't that many listings right now, which has been a frustrating point for us, but also I'm sure for you. But we're going to do another video about what we think is going to happen in 2021, and I'm hoping that inventory pressure will change a little bit. So Anna, why don't you tell them about the average or median sales price, just what we've seen from 2019 to 2020.
Yeah, so in 2020, the median sale price went up 17.7% from 2019. So we're up to $364,000 is our median sale price in our area.
Yes, and so, if you look at the stats historically, 3 to 5% appreciation is pretty standard. In our area, really since 2014, really picking up after the recession. It's been about 10% year over year for the last 4 years, but it's almost doubled in 2020. And there's been a few reasons why. Like Cody was saying, obviously, we've become more of a destination during this pandemic. Our economy hasn't completely shut down. No matter what side you're on that, it's definitely brought more people into the area. And also, I think a lot of people have realized they can work remotely. A lot of employers are giving them opportunity when they were in shutdown mode to say, hey, we don't really need all these people in the office. So, and I know that happened to you, John. I mean, you worked a lot this year from home. why don't you go into kind of a little bit about how your year went in the lending world, and how I'm sure it's mirrored a lot of what we've seen out on boots on the ground.
Exactly. It's mirrored a lot of that. Yeah, it's been a really strong year. Money is cheap, and lending has really become streamlined after the recession, and a lot of regulation came into lending. It was difficult to get a loan back in the 2010 through 2013 window, but everything's streamlined so much. And again, all the processes have been streamlined, and rates are at historic lows, and they're going to stay there. A lot of people ask about where rates are going to go, what's going on with the feds, what are they going to do with the rates, especially with this being an election year. And the conventional wisdom is that the rates are going to stay low. Rates are going to stay low for at least another year and a half. Again, that's the conventional wisdom, just because our housing market, as we can see from these stats, is really propping up our national economy. Mm-hmm. Consumer confidence is down as far as like retail spending, but if you take a look at the housing market and the amount of money that we have to lend on it, yeah, I think that it's going to be. I think we're going to stay strong for at least another year and a half.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I know rates are extremely low, giving buying power a little bit better, but wondering if the appreciation percentage is outpacing it a little bit. I'm not sure. One of the issues I think we ran into is just inventory in new construction. Mm-hmm. Because we had such an influx of people looking to buy here and build. I think we have the land, the developers have the land, they just didn't have the time to develop the land fast enough or have enough skilled labor to build the houses fast enough. So if you're out there looking to move here and want to own a framing company or a foundation company, get up here.
Electrician, plumbing, I mean,
any trades. That's really been kind of slowing down the new construction, which is what we're hoping to pick up to relieve some of the inventory lacking, issue. So those are the main things. I think another big thing, and we've touched on this on other videos, when you do come up here and try and make offers on properties, things are going for, in 2020, at the beginning, for asking price. I feel like early spring, summer, went into multiple offers, and then in the fall, because the inventory kept going down, I mean, we were seeing offers 25 to 50,000 over asking. Right?
Yeah, and that's pretty consistent now too. But I will say that I think the biggest thing for me, at least in experiencing, is I really appreciate the people that have been reaching out to us seem to trust us, and it's really helped with us getting houses, because it is a realistic thing to expect 25, sometimes 50,000 above asking to get in on a property, but trusting us and knowing that, and then I think one thing to touch on that, maybe John a little bit, is the appraisal side of that. People always ask the equation, okay, I can offer 50 over, but is the house going to appraise for that? And so right now we see kind of a little bit of inconsistency as far as whether the houses will appraise for that. Some of them do, some of them don't. As far as a solution for that, we kind of, have to play that as if, hopefully you have the cash to close the difference if a house appraises low, because there's probably somebody in line behind you that does.
Yep, and it's a timing issue too, is in that the comparable homes to the house that you're going to be buying, because, to your point, Conor, about how, it's been going like this, and people have been, it used to be asking price, now it's 25 to 50,000 over. It's a timing thing. As those comparable sales, those completed sales, become on the market and become part of the pool of data to pull from, we're going to see less and less with those short appraisals, where it appraises for less than the purchase price. But right now we're experiencing that just because the market's going like this and the data is just slowly catching up to it.
Yep.
So by the spring, though, we should be all caught up. But again, it goes back to trust and being able to trust your agent and being able to follow their good advice.
Yep, and I think we've had a very successful, last couple months in getting people under contract. I would say if I could find some stats that put our agents up against the other agents in the MLS, I think the percentage of us winning deals and getting buyers into homes that they really love is probably really high. I think another thing to note, when you're looking to move to an area, we really do specialize in relocation clients. So we have that background. There's 2,000 real estate agents in our Coeur d'Alene MLS, which is crazy considering there's 238 homes listed at the end of the year. So not everyone does the same great job, and so we just want to remind you that we're all professional full-time real estate agents, and we love helping you when you move here. So reach out. Again, call us, text us, email us. We got your back when you're moving to North Idaho. And that was the recap of 2020. We're going to do another video on what we're predicting in 2021, so watch that one as well. So until next time, we'll see you later.